If you've been eyeing the new Corsair MAKR 75 DIY keyboard and playing around with the builder online, you may have noticed that you have the option to have Corsair pre-assemble your build, or build it all yourself from the ground up. Now, if you've never built your own keyboard before, this process may seem kind of intimidating, but after having done it myself, it is one of the most satisfying and fun experiences I've had setting up a peripheral ever, and I highly recommend it. Shout out to Corsair for sending me this kit with every custom component available for the MAKR 75. So I can show you just how easy everything was to set up. You can expect your components to come layered by build order, and each component has this QR code that will take you straight to the build guide. I'm the kind of person that likes to lay out all of the pieces of furniture before starting to put it together, and this was no exception. With everything laid out before me, I looked to the build guide to get me started. My first step was to unscrew the back of the keyboard and remove the housing. This is probably the scariest part of the entire process, as you'll need to carefully disconnect a tiny ribbon cable from the upper housing to fully release it. Once you get that done, you'll have access to the switch plate. The base option polycarbonate switch plate has these silicone gaskets that you'll need to swap over to the FR4 switch plate. To avoid confusion and inevitable user error, I just held both of these on top of each other and did a one-to-one swap for each one. To install the wireless module, you'll need to remove all of the guts from the housing except for this foam bottom layer. This cutout makes space for the wireless module to sit in once these plastic pins are aligned and clicked into the PCB. You'll know this is done correctly when the keyboard lights up beautifully. If you choose to install the wireless module, you'll probably want a way to control it. You'll need to remove this plastic forehead piece from the original housing to make room for all of these extra buttons. From left to right, you'll have the power switch, then the Corsair word mark, followed by the Slipstream 2.5 GHz button and the Bluetooth button. Next, we'll swap out the base model rotary dial with the LCD module. There are 3 screws connecting the dial module on the back of the housing plate. Unscrew those and simply pop off the dial to remove the entire module. The LCD module comes with a ring that needs to be installed first. This is a pretty small part and is easy to miss. It only fits in one direction, so make sure you have it facing the correct way. Then push the LCD module through the opening until it's flush with the ring and screw it back in. At this point, you can carefully reconnect the ribbon cable to the top housing and screw the keyboard back together. Here we add our switches. These switches are hot swappable, so if you change your mind later, you can grab a new switch kit and replace everything to your heart's content. Make sure the pins line up to the holes and press until you hear that click. Once your switches are in, you can then add your keycaps. I'm installing the PBT Double Shot Pro keycaps here, but you can put on any of the Corsair Custom Lab keycaps. Most of this video is sped up and edited for time, but going in completely blind, this entire build took me less than an hour, and if I can do it, I guarantee anyone else can do it too. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. You can buy your own MAKR 75 keyboard using the link in the description below, which also helps support the channel. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time.